Hello ladies, this is Crafty Kim 62 on YouTube and I'm doing a tutorial tag swap for the Crafty Fairy Godmothers Only ATC tag group. We did last month a swap for a mini to hold all of the swap tags in. So this is the one that I swapped with Sheila McCarthy, and this is her lovely mini that she did. It was the Easy Peasy Tag Mini, and it holds 3 tags in every one. That's 4 pages, so it'll hold 12 tags in all. Plenty of room for embellishments, and it is lovely. I'll just give you a quick flick through, and you can see there's the white blank tags that we're going to send to each other, ready for the tags that are coming up in the future. So this is how it started off, just a plain white tag, and this is what we will be doing. So this is the background building up, ready for the theme. So that is that, and that's the plain. I've altered the back as well, so it's from the white to the distinct background that we have here. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is place it onto the craft mat, and I'm using Tim Holtz pumice stone, antique linen, aged mahogany, and I'm going to start off with the first colour, which is the lightest one, and I'll be doing the both with the Inkessentials Tim Holtz plunger that you do your rubbings in, and also the cut and dry foam, which I use this a lot, and I go from one to the other. So I'm just going to pick up the first one, which is the pumice stone, get some ink onto the pad, and then circular motions from outside of the craft mat to the inside, and on this one we're going to cover all of the tag. So you just pick up the ink as you go, continue all the way around until your whole white of your tag is all covered, blending in. So it's circular motions from the outside edge to the centre, and you work it in all the way through, and so you end up with your tag covered in the distressed, and this one is the pumice stone, so you get an image that's all mottled and the aged effect. So then moving on to the next colour, which is the antique linen, and again I'm just going to pick it up with the cut and dry foam, and then from circular motions going all the way over again to give it a two-tone effect, all the way around. So you do circular motions and you start off the tag on your craft sheet, so you work in circular motions, and that will stop you getting the harsh lines of the square. Just carrying through all the way through, and that's for that one. So that now you've got a two-tone tag showing all of the 2 colours that we've used. Then you're going on to the darker one, which is the aged mahogany that I've used. So again I'm just going to pick up the colour, and this time I'm going to leave the centre with a little bit of shading, and I'm just going to pick up the outside but not go all the way into the centre, so we have a bit of a shadow of light within the tag, and then just blend it round, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit extra on the outside, so just little jaggy movements on the tag as we go in. So you've got that effect where you've got the band in the middle, but you've got the darker edge, and then the outer edge is all done as well. So I've decided to use a script stamp. This is my favourite. We've used this before in some of my demos, and this is the oak leaf and the pocket watch, and then a couple of foam ones that we're going to use as fillers at the end. So the first one I'm going to use is the script one, and I'm going to use the aged mahogany to get the most effect. So you're not going to be stamping properly, you're just going to be making a background image. So all we want to do is just randomly stamp with the words off the edge as we go along, so you get it covered in the script, and it's just all over randomly off the edge that way. So going on to the next stamp, which is the oak leaf, again we're just going to be randomly stamping off the edge in the darker colour. So we have, sorry about the noise, we have that effect now. So we have it all the way around, just randomly, and you can see how the depth and the layers are just building up. Moving on to the next one, which is the pocket watch, and again this is just going to be a background, so we only want to use sections of it at the time. So we'll just ink it up, and then we'll just again off the page randomly all over, with maybe just the fob at the top, twist your card around, one last one in this bottom corner, and there we have the pocket watch going all the way around on there. Moving on to the last ones, which I said are the foam ones that are going to be the fillers. So I like the dots on this one. I use this one a lot for the fillers, and these are La Blanche foam stamps. So again I'm just going to randomly add the little dots. I'm not inking it all up, I'm not stamping all over, I'm just adding little dots all over to the card, and it gives you another layer on there. So the last one is the chrysanthemum. It's from a Japanese one, so that one again I'm just going to take the top of the stamp and then just randomly add this all over to bring out the depth again. So that is